Hello and welcome to the Ragnarok run. Welcome back to Stellaris. We're actually going to hopefully start reclaiming a significant chunk of territory from the contingency this time around. So this is very exciting. This is where the momentum changes because we spent maybe the last two sessions building up our strength, but now Ed has proven that he actually can reclaim systems from the contingency. As to how he fares with their fleets, that remains to be seen. But for the time being, I'm still winding up my own economy. Erie is now, able to wind up her economy as well, given that Ed and I are providing insurmountable for the megacorp to do trade value on. And Jack, of course, has swallowed an enormous amount of the galaxy. So at the moment, we are just getting the guys in via hot join. So I've got Ed here already. Sorry, the server is named the Steel Jackal this time around. It's normally named the Ragnarok run, but I was in a bit of a hurry, so my bad. Okay. Lovely job. Okay, Erie's there available now as well. I'm just gonna get everyone in at the same time, just for maximizing efficiency. Don't worry about it, Jack. I'll pop on the war room slides again there quickly, in case anyone is new, in case anyone wants to understand what we're doing. These slides here will actually explain a good bit of that, hopefully. So, as you can see there on the rules, maximum galaxy size, maximum advanced start AI empires, maximum number of fallen empires and marauders. Crisis strength is times 25, and we have the earliest endgame start possible. So it's all in the interest of being as brutal as possible. And also, I started this game with a Ragnarok run, with a Doomsday start rather. It's become synonymous with Ragnarok run for me now. With a Doomsday start, just to add a little bit of extra destructive flavor, which I did manage to survive, but at the cost of a very slow start.
Do you see my hot join?
I do. I'm waiting for Jack to get in as well. So having all three of you join simultaneously is the fastest way for all of us to do it. Otherwise, like, taking you guys in serially isn't as efficient.
That's fair.
Have you not got mine? I should.
No, I'm not seeing it.
Is the password still the same?
No, it's beef now.
God damn it.
Sorry, yeah. I was in a bit of a rush, and for some reason the N key on my keyboard was just making... Yeah, there we go. Lovely. So that's all three of us here, except all three hot join requests. There we go. So this will be transferring save data to all of you guys now.
Yeah, I got it.
Lovely job.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Oh, no worries, no worries. But yeah. It's troubling that the Contingency have taken out the Midari fanatics now, who are like actually saving us a lot of time, being so stubborn to conquer. But that just means the fight is almost coming to Ed now, for sure. Because last I saw, they had taken control of the Elgate, actually. Yes, that is what happened. So a big sad for me. But if I were able to station a fleet in terminal egress that could actually, contest the contingency, that would be ideal. Then again, it's not really ever going to work out in any kind of long-term sense because, all they have to do is take out your starbase and then you have to rebuild it. They don't, like, claim it for their own. So, yeah, it's a tricky one, to be sure. I'm going to open up the chat monitoring as well, just to make sure I'm staying up to date on everything. Oh, my phone is not nearly as charged as I'd want it to be for this, but that's fine. I'll make do. I just hope this doesn't create a really annoying noise for everyone watching at home. Only one annoying noise. Cool. Yeah, provided my phone doesn't do anything crazy. It was like when I tried to plug it on my laptop earlier, it was like giving the connect disconnect thing like every fucking 50th of a second.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I just had a small percussion instrument there sitting beside me. Awful. But it's good now. All things are set. I need to turn on the volume so I don't get feedback, and I'm gonna put on mobile data so I'm not hogging up the airwaves needed to stream, as well as host a game of Stellaris. Bring this up a little bit there, and YouTube. Oh, the Steel Jackal is streaming, is he? Fascinating. I might give that a watch. I just do this to monitor the chat a bit better. Lovely. Okay. Are people in yet? Are they able to select their empires?
No, yeah, I'm 70%.
Stay at 90%.
Okay.
Just finished transferring. It's just loading now.
Okay, lovely. Transfer to username complete. Save game transfer to Erie complete. I don't know why Jack's computer like takes longer than Erie's for this. I don't actually understand that.
I have.
I mean, I'm further away, right?
Yeah, it's
I
probably more of a
suppose,
paying
fair.
issue than a hardware.
Right, that makes perfect sense. Just type into the chat now. Sure to ask. Okay. That's the game synchronized. Guys, we all ready to start up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, swapping
Let's
over to the
do it.
gameplay capture there. Let's do it to it. We can take a little bit of time to get readjusted, so we can figure out where we're actually starting all this.
Yes, please.
Definitely.
I know I've got a couple planets that I need to do some building on for the time being, so as long as that holds out, we should be good. I think today might be a little bumpy because it's like a save day, the first. So here's hoping that won't cause too much of an issue. Okay. So I'm actually just going to start the clock for a second, finish out this day, and then tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Well, hello, game, respond. Please respond.
Yeah, I think it just gave up.
Ugh. You imagine? Not a fan. You know, I'm just gonna have to touch anything. I'm just gonna let it settle itself. Probably gave it too much to do. All at one time.
Oh. I think I desynced.
Yeah, that's a desync there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rehost. Just from before the desync happened. Imagine just joining a game and then immediately desyncing. All right, this is
Maybe all three of us can't run at the same time.
maybe not. Yeah, that's fair. What I will do then is I will go back to OBS and I will pop on the war room slides again, just so we can. Yeah, everyone's out of sync. Oops. Okay, so that might be an issue on my end then. So multiplayer, save game. It will be the beef. Yeah. So I think I will take people in serially then, just to make sure we don't have the desync issues. Is that alright, guys? I know it's a bit slower.
That's fine.
But yeah. It's what we did for all the other sessions, and we actually haven't had a single out of sync, like, all game up until that one there. Like, so that was actually not bad at all. That sounded weird there for a second. I was also talking to a can. I'm just having a Fanta, you know, having a good time. Oh. Okay. You know, it's great when you get like the crack that goes all the way down your back.
Yeah, I love that.
The lovely ripple. Stellaris, are you behaving for me? There we go. You are. You are indeed. Alright, cool. My economy's in ruins. That's fine. I'm used to that. Fight to lobby. So I'll just accept whoever decides to hot join first. Everyone just hot joins at the exact same time. Okay, I've got Erie first there, so I'll take you first.
Okay. I'll go last. Just tell me when I need to.
Yeah, no worries. What were you up to, by the way? Before you came onto the stream.
I was cooking.
Lovely.
And it was taking a little bit longer than expected, so I was like, oh shit.
What were you making?
It's kind of like a, well, it was a
It was.
katsu
I'm
curry.
already confused.
The aim was like to make like a katsu curry, but the curry was less Japanese and more like Vietnamese/Indian inspired.
Right.
But the curry itself didn't turn out well. I made a mistake somewhere.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What was
but-
wrong with it? Taste or consistency?
Consistency.
Right.
I've made a few mistakes where I've made like yogurt-based curries and things like that, where I messed that up. Yeah, that happened. But it was the first time I was cooking with panko breadcrumbs, which are really good. They're
what are those? I've never heard of them.
It's a Japanese style of breadcrumb. That's what Japanese use for katsu curries and anything breaded or fried.
Special crumbs. Sorry, go on.
I don't really know the difference between standard Western breadcrumbs, but they're much better.
Weeb breadcrumbs, Ed, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, weeb crumbs.
Weeb crumbs. What are you gonna say, Ray?
Oh no, I was gonna comment on the fact that you were like, "What are those? I've ever heard of them?" And I looked at you like you were crazy, and then I realized you don't spend 50% of your time looking at food videos like I do.
You're like, Will, you idiot! How can you not know what pantsu or whatever he said breadcrumbs are?
You absolutely have to use panko breadcrumbs.
Oh, panko. Okay, pantsu. Obviously, my mind is somewhere else.
No, I probably said it wrong. No, but yeah, they're just better.
They're just better. Okay, Jack, do you know about these Japanese breadcrumbs then? Am I just the one who's out of the loop?
No.
Okay. I haven't been listening.
I have not been listening, no.
No, guys, I mean it. I need to stress this. I haven't been listening. Please, someone tell me what's going on. I'm sorry. And I keep telling you fly boys crack me up. It's basic. Sorry, I just when Jack said he wasn't listening there, I just immediately fell back on an old episode of The Simpsons where Homer keeps trying to tell people he's not a pilot, and everyone's like, "Oh, you pilots tell the funniest jokes," and he just ends up flying a plane when he's grossly underqualified to fly. So okay, so haha funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I can accept the next hot join now. Jack, if you want to hop in.
Sure.
But yeah. Everyone should just spend all their time watching food videos of meals they're never ever gonna cook.
Or in your case, eat.
I eat.
You would not eat a breadcrumb.
I'd never eat a breadcrumb.
You are so anti-bread.
I absolutely sense on just dirt, sunlight. I am a plant.
I have a playlist that I throw every interesting food-related video that I come across.
Oh right.
It's got 167 videos in
yes.
it. Oh god. I have attempted half of it, in fairness, but some of the stuff is just over the top.
Will I get someone else into the lobby now, guys? Jack, are you there?
Oh, I accepted the invitation.
That's perfectly alright. I just want someone to load in so we're not having empty airtime.
Empty airtime. We're clearly talking about cooking.
Yeah, I got yours.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm accepting Ed next.
You're a cooking channel now. Did you know?
I'm a cooking channel now. God damn it.
Yeah.
The recipe I keep seeing a lot and I keep wanting to do is a cheddar and jalapeno bread that I want to make.
Cheddar and jalapeno bread. That sounds really weird.
You know, it's just pretty much bread, but you put cheddar and jalapeno slices in it, and I'm just I want to make that. That sounds great.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
But that means I need the space and time and energy to actually make bread.
That's fair. I get exhausting kneading the bread.
Just passing out from fucking kneading bread,
One of my favorite parts, though. I made pretzels, and my aunt has to tell me, no, it's done now. You need to stop kneading the pretzels, because, my favorite part.
What happens
if you never stop kneading enough dough enough?
Okay, you can't, over knead dough.
Yeah, but, eventually you should just bake it.
At some point. But I just find myself, they tell, oh, knead the bread for, 6 minutes. I double that almost always.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a frequent baker, Ed?
I'll do something maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Excellent.
Significantly more frequent than myself.
I made a really cool cheesecake.
What's the last time you've ever baked?
Last week.
No, sorry, not you. Will.
I want to put it at 2011.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yes, Ed is certainly a more frequent baker than I.
Yeah, but you're like saying it as if there was some connection.
Yeah, it's probably.
I ain't never seen you bake anything in your life.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I can't think of anything that I can't obtain, you know?
I mean, honestly, also though, fair, I don't bake much here because your kitchen is terrible. There's not the space. Like, you just don't have elbow room to do anything.
You literally have so much space.
It's not.
You're
It's
just
not the
spoiled
case.
by
You're lying.
American open air plan kitchens.
True. My mom has made it so that the kitchen there had, like, you could, like, rehearse an entire dance number in that kitchen, and I'm like,
it's ridiculous.
I will bake in this kitchen, nowhere else.
Sounds wonderful.
Then
I
again,
like my space.
when I lived in the shoebox, I did some baking there. And
How?
I honestly think that had more elbow room than your kitchen does.
Absolutely did not.
No, your kitchen's like folded over on top of itself.
No,
Mine
it's
was
not.
Just a pencil case.
You're just awful at kitchen.
Sorry, I'm talking too much.
No, you're totally fine. Jack. Ed has almost finished his arrival. He's just has. So can you hot join now, Jack?
Yeah. Is it still beef?
Yep, it's still the beef.
I'm so excited for somebody else to attempt to join. I would love that.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever said the password on air, but it's also like at tops. Anyone who catches this early enough to join will be like, all right, that's fine. I mean, like, I'd be flattered, honestly, if anyone wanted to boot up Stellaris just to interfere with our run. But it would just be a case of, oh, this random person is trying to hot join. Accept or decline? I'll be like, probably decline, yeah.
No, just give them, be like, yeah, but they just have to take the Forge Alliance of Grimoire.
No. As good as an idea as that is, because, I mean, they've got a mega structure. No, we're doing it with 4 people.
No one else is allowed to join now.
You know what? I'll do a meme campaign at some point in the future. After the serious Ragnarok run, just a game where it's like, yeah, if a random just wants to join in, why not? We'll just say the password at the start of the stream. I'll like find out a way to like just put the password in the top like left corner or something, so everyone will always know exactly what the deal is. So if they want to join in, you know, dismantle an empire or something, jump out again, that's fine by me. Oh. God, a community game of Stellaris would be devastating.
It would just be a lot of pausing.
Why?
Because someone would always be nearly disconnecting.
Oh, fair.
So we'll bring up like a potato computer,
and
everyone will be run, and everyone will be forced to play on the slowest speed.
Actually, I've recently found that playing on the fastest speed doesn't have any negative ramifications other than increasing your chance of desync. That's all it does.
Largest ramification.
Yeah.
Like, what else is the ramification gonna be? Like, what the?
Yeah.
Well, maybe
it's so what I mean is sorry.
No worries.
It is faster than playing on a slower slower speed. Sorry, you know what? That sounds obvious. With people falling behind a couple days, you know the way the game pauses when someone falls behind a couple days, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fast, like they'll recover from that at the same speed, no matter the speed you're playing on otherwise. So playing on fastest is just the easiest way to progress time, even if you're having people who are like lagging behind a couple days, because they catch up faster as well.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I delivered that information very poorly.
Or another dangerous ramification is that Stellaris program gains sentience.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like the Geth, you know, you've networked too many of them, and now they have dreams and shit.
Or it's just running so fast, outruns human brain.
It outruns the human brain. I mean, it wouldn't have to run that fast to outrun my human brain. Thank you for your contribution.
You're welcome.
I should get a sound of you just, like, I don't know, hiccuping into a microphone and, like, putting that up as, like, I don't know, a sound that plays whenever a video gets liked on my channel.
That'd be terrible.
Just out of nowhere, like,
That happens normally. That's just such a.
Oh yeah, you're already
That's
synced
what
up like that.
living with me. I'm happy to abide in making random noises at random times.
Jack, do you have an empire to select?
Not yet. I'm just 94%.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No worries.
No, I'd be very worried.
Oh, I mean, you should be.
I should be. Why should I be worried?
In general.
What? Is this a threat?
Friendly neighborhood warning.
Friendly neighborhood warning. Warning! Friendly neighborhood nearby. Better fucking keep your eyes out. It might end up making a friend. Okay, all players have arrived. Synchronizing game. I believe you, Stellaris.
I need a warning for that. Incredibly scary. Don't want friends. No one can know how I exist.
Please don't tell people how I live.
No, not even that. No, just like existing. Like, can't be known.
Alright then.
The state of shambles is absolutely free public information, but who exists in such shambles?
Now that's the sin?
That's the sin.
Okay. I'm gonna start time. And hopefully we're not gonna all just fucking die. Okay, sheep's already falling behind. Okay, cool. Everything's normal. Whoa, who paused it?
I did not.
I did not. It's not paused for me.
It's not paused, it's frozen. At least
It's
for me.
frozen for me too. We
Yeah,
all
it's
gonna
frozen
get
for me.
desync again.
I swear to
That would be terrible.
I swear to God.
Swear. Truly becoming a cookie channel. What are some other recipes you all want to try?
Oh, for fuck.
It's possible that just like there's so much going on in the game that this happens.
So then I might rehost an earlier save.
Oh.
I mean, you could try just pausing for longer, maybe, instead, that stuff.
Letting it settle.
Or did you start from the absolute slowest? Or does that even
I
matter?
did not start from the absolute slowest, but I don't think it matters.
Point.
I'm rehosting now. I'll start from 4 months before that last save. Because I have like a rack of autosaves. 6 months rather, I can count. And then we will just have everyone join at the same time because that's ultimately the fastest.
I mean, doing that, all three of us desynced this way. The other
Only
way,
Jack desynced?
Yeah.
As far as I know, only Jack desynced.
That's the only panel I saw.
Okay.
I
The
could have
true
tried and
Stellaris
rejoin. if
experience. Who's desynced now?
Okay. Yeah. No, I will take everyone on at the same time, and we'll start the slowest mode,
All right.
just in case that does have some impact, but it shouldn't. Oh boy. Oh, even my own game just loading in is like, so it's no surprise that the desyncs are happening. But it's also nice that like this is the first time we've been seeing them. So I am filled with nothing but hope that this will actually end up working once we get this initial issue resolved. Okay, I've got Jack. I've got Aerie. Ed?
Do you see me? I should have joined. Unless. Do you
No.
see my hot?
No, I don't see your hot join request.
Give me a second. Do you see it now?
No.
I didn't mean to laugh at that. I just was like, this is truly
Another
the true Stellaris
problem.
experience.
The password was beef, right? B-E-E.
Yeah.
E F B.
It was right, guys? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Do you see it?
No?
I'm gonna restart my game.
Okay.
Just-
Yeah. I'll accept Jack and Erie in the meantime. Ah. Classic us. Ed, I would be terrified to actually even progress a day without you, because I can just imagine the AI disassembling every single ship because it's too expensive.
Yeah, that's probably what they would do. And I'd just lose.
Yeah. The ethics convergence of spiritualist characters is something I find interesting. The way that you can have an empire that's all focused on making sure your factions are like not diverse.
I mean,
It's an interesting one though, because it's yeah, I'm thinking of its primary use as being in maintaining happiness actually.
if you have a few really, well, I mean, the max happiness bonus is 10%, isn't it? It's like if they're above 50% happiness, all pops associated with the faction gained plus 5% happiness, and then I think if it's 100, they gain plus 10. It's not that great, really.
But it prevents them from being part of factions that would then become dissatisfied with their empire.
Yeah, I think that's the primary advantage. But like, if you're authoritarian, you just run that edict, information quarantine, and you could also have the unity things. I forgot what they're called. Unity ambition.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
The
ones that like increase the ethics, hearts and minds.
Increase hearts and minds. Do you see that? I tried joining it again.
No, sorry. I'm currently taking in Erie and Jack at the moment, so they're loading at the moment.
Almost done,
I wasn't sure how long it would take you to reload, so I was like, you know what, we might as well use the time we have.
Yeah, that's fine. I forgot about that. I forgot you said that.
Ed, you should play Siege with us sometime.
Oh yeah.
Because like
message me.
The Chan clan as is like, it'll be so good to have you, because then I can because I still talk about the few games you have played with us. Yeah, I still do. I'm like, oh Jesus, I really felt like I played like Ed this game.
You're hyping me up to be some sort of warrior of legend.
He is a warrior of legend, Jack. You should believe
like Achilles
it.
Or Perseus.
I mean, so Jack, look at how good Ed is at Stellaris. He's that good at Siege.
Oh my god.
Shoot a message, I'll join.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, the maps just make my head explode. But
yeah,
if
fair.
people point me in the right direction, I'll just click heads. I'm probably be a little bit out of date when I have to play a few games to get back up.
Of course. But
you haven't tried Vanguard, have you?
I've not. No. Vanguard or Valorant? Do you mean?
Oh yeah, sorry, Valorant. Sorry, I was thinking of the anti-cheat software. That's Vanguard.
I was thinking of a Norton Security and antivirus. No, I've not played Valorant. But I've heard good things. Have you played it? What's it like?
Yeah, when it was in its beta, my friends and I from my old school played it. Pretty good. It's like CS:GO, but it's much more streamlined. I just thought this was interesting. There's a hero or whatever they call them, a champion or hero, that plays just like Siege does.
Interesting.
So he can place a camera down that you can use to peek corner to go.
That sounds like a good time.
It's free, I think. Yeah, it's free.
Interesting. It is a very... Sorry, just kind of on that topic of, like, free games. It's a very interesting way to do it, isn't it? Like, we believe that we can make money by selling you cosmetic items.
Yeah, because
of how everybody thinks and wants to be, unique and own the cool shit. They can. Everyone buys cosmetics.
Yeah, it's the model works because only a minority of the people actually pay for the game, and they can keep up everyone else, and that keeps the player base high, which kind of feeds into more like the the whales,
Mm-hmm.
essentially. I mean, I think it's kind of unfair to call them whales.
I think it's pretty great.
But whales who just are addicted to paying for in-game microtransactions.
Yeah. Oh
And
god,
some of
addicted.
those guys can throw out like tens of thousands of euros,
Yeah.
which is so many. Like, think about it, like.
If you're selling a game at $60 or 60 euros rather a pop, it's like, yeah, you've already covered your set of copies for him and everyone he'll play with for the next week and month.
Like a single player, if he spends 10,000 on microtransactions, how much is that? He is essentially paying for 166 games, like at 60 euros.
That's nuts.
So one person equals 166.
Huh.
So if Valorant has like 2 million players,
Jesus.
and divide by 10. Wait, divide by what? 167 or whatever I said. You only need like 12,000 people. Assuming that one of these whales is paying for 167, you only need like 12,000 of them to pay for a game with 2 million in it.
That's pretty crazy.
It's like not that many.
And that's just like, me bullshit, the bullshit physics approximation. That's kind of
Yeah.
same direction.
I will ask Ed. Sorry, just to deviate for a second there. Have you been able to join?
Oh, I sent a request. Did you not get it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try joining you one more time. I accepted like the invite you sent.
Yeah, via Steam.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm just gonna restart my computer if I have one more issue. I just sent another request.
No, not getting it.
Okay, I'm restarting my computer. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Oh, I feel a little bit bad about that. I don't know if it is an issue with its computer. But it's not really an issue with ours, is it? Because we all got in together, so we're fine for the time being. So far, this is the hairiest stream we've ever had. Oh well. It's fine. Honestly, if this one isn't phenomenal, that's fine. Because I feel like we're still poised to make the reclamations we need to. I'm happy.
So you're just like, even if it's a rough startup, the rest of the stream will go well.
Hopefully, yeah.
Once we just get everybody in.
Exactly. That's my ideation of it anyway. Whether or not reality will agree with me is completely out of my hands. Whilst I'm doing this, actually, I will upload a new video, and I might.
You want to use more of the Wi-Fi?
It might degrade the stream quality a little bit, but the stream is not actually doing all too much at the moment. So, I think if people would be interested in actually watching a video, they can have a look at. I don't have an issue with that. And then maybe coming back to this. So it's up to them. I mean, the stream actually doesn't have that much viewership at the moment anyway, so I'm not even worried about it, to be perfectly honest. And the stream is.
People who are here though.
The people who are here are both me.
They're both you?
Yeah, so one via my laptop and another via my phone there. So.
I thought you were only one of them, and there's somebody else.
Yeah, no, it's a tragedy I face every day. Thank you for reminding me.
Me apologies.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
I'm coming back on now.
How dare you?
Let's see if it actually
Oh,
works.
glad to have you.
45 minutes in, still, well, not 45 minutes, like 40 minutes into the stream, and we haven't gotten it started.
Yeah. Off to a great start.
The contingency really won.
The contingency won. Oh, nothing would make me angrier. Because we're actually we're doing it. We're doing it live.
Yeah.
We have been doing it live. Oh. Hello and welcome to the stream. We're just having some technical difficulties at the moment. So, you might need to bear with us. Maybe want to come back in 15 minutes or something. You might catch something worth watching then.
I don't know if that's the best way to keep yours, just telling people to go away.
Oh yeah, well look, I'm just being honest with them, and I think the people respect that.
Fair enough. Just also letting you know, this is not a great business model.
Not a great business model. Go away. Who are you? Go away. Okay, so I just
Okay,
launched
do you
up
think-
Stellaris there.
Did you send another?
I'm loading still.
Oh,
That's
you're
grand.
reloading. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Honestly, I don't expect much.
Oh.
Here's a YouTube pro tip. If you use the words walkthrough and let's play in the description of your videos, you just get more views. Thanks, algorithm.
Praise the almighty algorithm.
It's not a great algorithm. I'll be honest. The
You
touch
must praise
weak.
the algorithm, otherwise it will not bless you.
Make me.
Then the almighty algorithm will smite you for your
I
sins.
guarantee you, it's probably going to smite me. Yeah.
Okay, I've sent another hot join request.
Let's have a look. Oh, Ed. It's not there. I'll rehost. That should probably be fine then. Sorry, Ari and Jack.
How dare you be so mean? Did
Like,
I?
it never gives the hope of like, there's like this ray of hope, and he just steals it from me. Bastard.
That's such a legitimate bastard as well. I really felt that one. Very convinced, Ed. Christ.
No, I was doing so much micromanaging.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Jack. I didn't even know.
Maybe don't do that next time. I was just like.
Jack single-handedly just figured out the Crisis' weakness and was like, "Oh, finally, with this exact combination of button presses, it's gonna self-destruct." And then it's like completely irrecoverable now.
Completely irrecoverable.
It's alright, it's not bad.
Wasn't that bad? Sorry about that.
In another 30 minutes, you just decide to change the stream to Siege.
Yeah.
Lol.
It's not Stellaris. We're gonna beat the Crisis of the other team.
The end game Crisis, yeah.
Yeah,
The
end game
the
Crisis
round 5
every
clutch.
5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes.
I've sent an request.
Nothing will have come up yet because I'm just uploading in. So, could you send another one? Could other people send them as well, just to check?
Okay, I've sent it again.
Are you sure your caps lock isn't on, Ed?
It was.
So not only did Jack not need to lose that micromanagement,
What happened? Sorry,
Ed had his
nothing
cap
happened,
lock.
nothing
Oh yeah.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all.
Nothing happened. We figured everything out. Everyone could load in. Now it's all
Did you get-
okay. Now everything
you
was
get the
bad
request,
before,
Will?
and there was no weird reason.
I
for
got
it to
that
be so.
request. We're professionals.
It doesn't even say it.
It
as well.
doesn't.
It doesn't
Yeah,
even
it's
notify.
like, yep, you're good to go. Secretly, you're being like selected for execution. All right, we're gonna have all three of you hot
See,
join at the same
Neil,
time because we're mad
my
bastards.
caps lock button on my laptop has a little light to make sure I know that caps lock is on.
It's a very handy little light.
It is a very handy little light.
Iri, why are you talking about caps lock? There was no issue with caps lock. I don't know what you're on about at all.
Oh,
It's all a computer hardware problem.
oh
You
yes.
definitely
Jack,
need to
it's not
restart
like
your
that.
computer. That was the answer.
Yeah, rehosting was the only way.
On the stream, like, go back and see what you said.
Imagine stream sniping your own allies. I know, it's just like,
What are you lying about?
Christ. That's so good. We're morons. Only a
It's
little
alright, it
bit.
wasn't that bad. I was just
Oh,
moving
yeah.
pops from the planets that I
Oh,
captured to like my defense habitats, which are like,
Oh, good idea, good idea.
gonna be holding back the contagion.
I might actually let the Embratic Nexus repair up some more megastructures because there's like a cluster of them over on the eastern side of the galaxy, if you guys remember, and then I might co-opt every single one of them.
No, nice.
So it seems
Because
like
there was a contagion thing there, so we could attack that after we've cleared the one out in space.
that'd be nice actually. Yeah, if I could just sweep up the rest of that Embratic Nexus space. Oh, hang on, there's contingency stuff here as well for some reason. Actually, what I'm mostly worried about at this point in time is these guys using the L gates, because it's the use of the L gates that makes the contingency a little bit more dangerous than it needs to be right now.
They already had 4 spawn points, you know.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
need to make it so they could like reach pretty much even
Everywhere
more
else.
of the galaxy.
Yeah. Good news is though, the contingency is a crisis that gets weaker over time rather than stronger, if you get me. So when we take out one of their hubs, they actually, they lose a hub. This is one of the places they can resupply from. So it gets harder and harder for them to resupply.
And they can't make more hubs.
They cannot make more hubs.
Ah, okay.
So once we crack
That's
these
why
planets,
they have all of their ships there.
yeah, exactly, because it's like, yeah, once they lose those, it's like,
okay, that makes sense.
yeah. So it's a case of momentum. Once we take one, the rest are gonna fall pretty sequentially.
Right. I also have another Corvette fleet ready for you, Ed.
Okay, thank you.
As a screening fleet.
I'm going to be eating those up quite a bit.
Okay, I can make them pretty quick because I got a mega shipyard.
That's great.
Oh damn, nice.
I'll try and get my alloys to like plus 5k or something.
More the better, but I think
so
like
I can keep them coming.
all right.
Sorry.
If anyone is wondering, by the way, we have had to set the session back 6 months from the previous save because we were having out of sync disorders. So hopefully everything should be good there. The save game transfer to Erie and Ed complete. Just waiting on Jack now, and I know it's not his fault. It's the British channel's fault. Wait, no, it's the Irish She's fault. Never mind. Damn it! I wanted to blame something on the Brits. Wrong body of water.
Everything else can be blamed on the Brits.
This is true.
This is true.
There's 3 people watching, so that means there's 1 person watching.
Hello.
Hello. Because I'm watching.
Okay. So here's the thing.
He's V-botting.
I'm 2 of those people, Jack. Yeah, so I've got 1 monitoring the stream on my laptop just to make sure I can keep the connection strong, and I've got 1 on my phone to monitor the chat. So yes, all 3 of us at the moment are me. More or less. 8 playbacks though, which is nice. Means we've gotten some interest at the very least. Okay, so everyone arrived. We're gonna synchronize the game, and you know what? Let's just micromanage stuff for a little bit before I even start.
I'm up for that.
We're gonna spend like 5 minutes managing stuff because that's something we've done every other session. So let's do that again.
Synchronizing game. I've got a lot of territory to.
So yeah, no need for time to pass at the moment. We just have to do it how we do it. Oh jeez, did I actually use this Ascension perk? Yeah. I don't have access to the Evolutionary Mastery perk, which is strange.
Missing attack?
Potentially. But I wouldn't ordinarily think so. It's strange in any event. Okay. Got some absolute mad bastards out here doing the Lord's work. Building mining stations this late in the game. Mining stations absolutely just lose out, don't they?
Mm.
Like, they really can't stack up to a good production planet. Okay, armies, everything good there.
I think the only thing they can be kind of useful for is if you're cracking a lot of planets.
Oh?
Because don't they give
of course, yes,
mineral
fair.
deposit in the place of the planet?
They do indeed.
It's like 10 or something. It's not much, but like destroy 10 of them, you get like 140 or maybe, well, anywhere between 10 and 140, I guess.
It's not a terrible amount, you know?
Hmm.
You are actually already very big, so I'm going to put a resource silo here, because that's fun. Big ass anchorages. Don't mind if I do. Do I want additional food? No, but I will always take a deep space black site for the extra stability. Very handy altogether. I feel like I was building a megastructure at some point, so we need to find where that was. Oh, I have a trade hub, do I? Apparently I do. Don't really have an issue with that, to be honest. Another trade hub there. I'll swap that for an off-world trading company then. These aren't bad. They're also not phenomenal, but I won't hold that against them. This has been a very, very interesting game because of how spread out our empires have become. Like, that's not normal, is it?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, so my empire ended up spreading through a wormhole to invade the Embratic Nexus, so now I'm bordering Jack. But I very much keep my... Oh, I keep my... Oh, what's it called? I very much keep my empire all connected on one side of a wormhole, if you get me. I'm not one for splitting it up like that.
I get you.
So I'm finding this game particularly interesting. Because, you know, if push came to shove, I probably could relocate over the other side of the galaxy, even if I really didn't want to. It just becomes a possibility. Swapping out a bunch of missile batteries for anchorages. Hopefully things will have been relatively stable now, so if people are going to want to update things, do let me know. Make you a shipyard because why not? Right. Might as well have a colossal assembly yard there as well. For the crack, as they say. I feel like I'm not going to need actual forge worlds anymore. At all, actually, given the effectiveness of my insurmountable. So I'm probably just going to replace all of these with like strategic resource jobs. That seems like the right call ultimately. I don't understand why there's administrative offices here. This is a planet. This is a recently conquered planet, isn't it? Yes, it is. So it's terrible. That's fine by me. It's actually still got tile blockers on it. Oof. I want this planet to be... What do I want? Yeah, I'm in need of more crystals, so I'll just make it a crystal planet. Entire planet just devoted to making shiny rocks. Good for you. Gary, you've really gotta up your...
Tech, I know.
Yeah, your tech this game.
It's okay. I have decided to cover two stations and one planet into tech worlds, so it's okay.
Nice. Did you know that if you build a habitat over a planet, or rather, a planet or any kind of entity that actually has a research type, it'll also give your habitat access to research.
Cool.
Alright, cool, fair enough. Guys, I will say I'm ready to start when you are.
Give me a moment, I have to clean
Yeah, no worries. Perfectly alright. Take all the time you need.
I'm just sort of getting rid of or moving the last two pops from some places.
Some places.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the game crashing.
Can you imagine though? Okay, we've got it on slowest. Let's just hope this snail's crawl of a day doesn't absolutely tank everything. We'll see how we go for the first month or so, and then we'll bring it up a notch, and we'll do that for the next couple of months, if that's alright with you guys.
Alright.
Just because I am interested in keeping this as stable as possible for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
Okay.
Honestly, if push came to shove, I could start slapping down bioreactors. Ooh, no, I want a ministry production. I can't have one of those.
Under attack.
Start slapping down bioreactors to convert all the excess food I'm making. Oh, Ed, because we've set back in time a bit, you might not lose Pitafir.
I don't really mind it, but yeah, I'm curious if I'm gonna maybe jump a system ahead and fight it like in another territory, but I don't know.
Under attack.
Fair.
Because Makura, one of the systems that he could go through has like 100% has shield nullification on it.
Yeah, but shields are your primary defense, not his.
Yeah.
So it's not really worth the risk taking him there. Honestly, I'd say your best bet's taking him in Pitafir because of the fact you get that home territory bonus.
Yeah, that's actually fair.
Oh, in the last stream we proved you could actually contest that fleet.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just positioning myself to draw his attention away from the actual starport. So like position myself on the very rim of the system.
Fair.
But within range is gonna instantly aggro him.
Nearby shipyards. That's Magnum. I require a construction ship then to help out here. Okay, Rasselgethy. I'd like to take a moment to talk about how shit Facebook is. Specifically in terms of trying to promote my YouTube side of things. They charge you money to try and get your posts to have any views. So in order to actually have any of my posts get any exposure, because my page is normally seen by like, I don't know, 2 people if Facebook is feeling generous, I have to share stuff by myself to actually encourage content, which is something I don't necessarily want to do, because I don't want like every time I post something to be, oh fuck, he's gone posting about his YouTube stuff again. So it's just it's aggravating that Facebook has that kind of model to it.
I mean, how else are they gonna make money?
I mean, all the data they steal off us, I suppose, but yeah,
they gotta make more.
They deserve an extra avenue of finance. Good for them. Ethical capitalism in action. Okay, I've got some. No, you're probably gonna take Rasselgethy, aren't you? I would love to be able to actually nab a system. Actually, hang on. How fast could my battleships get over here? I could go right through the fucking L gate if I'm feeling like dying. Okay, let's look at alternative routes then. Fuck.
Attacking enemy assets.
Well, that was probably the stupidest thing I could have done. I didn't actually want you to go through the L gate, you absolute salmon.
Salmon.
That's alright though, I suppose I'm gonna learn to live with it. Unemployment on this particular habitat. Institute the increased benefits. Okay, so this sector is fine. Epicorum, how are we doing here? Right, this is one of the few planets that I've entrusted to the bureaucrats. I'm going to change that now and make this a resource silo planet, because all of my thrall worlds can actually take care of the administrative burdens. Which is something I've only recently discovered. I'm not going to take those down just yet, but yeah. And this planet's producing Unity for some reason. I felt like a planet had to produce Unity at some point. But if someone could also produce amenities, that'd be lovely. Fuck it, let's slap down some cinema. So these priests can go and watch the new, I don't know, what's a movie series that's happening nowadays? Because like the Marvel series has kind of come to a close, hasn't it? They're gonna keep making movies, but like they're not gonna be watched as much.
It's just well, they've done that weird stage thing or phases, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're still doing more, but
construction.
It's definitely lost a lot of steam.
Fair, but I mean, like, cause it finished, and I don't think that there's a problem with things finishing.
Hollywood has an issue with things finishing.
I know. Oh, tell
Dear
me
God, the last 5-6 years of endless reboots has driven me insane.
it's like I would love any amount of freshness, at all.
It's too hard to make original stuff.
You're not wrong. This planet is a throw world, so yes, you shall also work in the administrative offices. I love this. I can imagine, like, you know, Trinity admin is actually just living on a throw world the entire time. Like, whoosh, right into the admin office you go.
Trinity is all of Trinity is a thrall world.
All of Trinity is a throw world. I am so happy about getting that Masters. I was like getting super anxious about it, like in the week or so leading up to it as well. So it was very refreshing to find out that I actually got into the Masters I so desired.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you very kindly.
Could be quite stressful. I remember waiting for my offer from PhD. I was like, oh fuck, I don't feel like I'm gonna get anything.
Yeah, it's like
I woke up at like 9 a.m., checked emails, and I was like, oh shit. Oh.
It's a really good feeling, right? We're like, oh, I was good enough.
Yeah, just good enough. I still have no idea why he offered it to me, but whatever. I'll just run with it.
I'll run with it. Who is your
My supervisor is John Dunnigan.
Right.
Us, you remember harmonics? First, second, third. What was it? Fuck.
It's okay. You don't have to remember who your supervisor is. It's not a quiz.
I'm not remembering trying to remember who my supervisor was. I'm trying to remember what he taught us because you were in the same module. It was the one with Bradley, modern optics.
Oh yeah, linear optics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or non-linear optics.
In his case, wasn't it linear?
Yes, he was teaching linear optics.
And Bradley was teaching non-linear.
Yeah. Most of his work is in that kind of stuff.
Interesting. He was actually a really solid teacher as well, which is nice. He should hopefully be a good supervisor as well.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't actually had any contact with him so far recently. But it's like not much is going on. Trinity is still trying to figure out what they're doing. I've gotten a single email from the School of Physics about what they plan on doing.
Oh, I've gotten loads of emails from the School of Physics about courses that aren't relevant to me.
I mean, there's like I got like a bunch of emails about like other PhDs that were being offered, but
yeah,
a bit late.
Yeah,
I've
missed that one.
For people like me who still don't know what they're doing.
But I've received like one email from the School of Physics about what they plan to do for like undergraduate teaching and something like that.
Huh, interesting.
But nothing's really come of it, as you can imagine. Well, there's be nothing else added.
That's unfortunate.
I feel like I'm just gonna email my supervisor in a few days and ask him if he has any idea and like what is the research group doing. If worst comes to worst, I'm not gonna be on campus unless it's for an experiment I need to run. Or training.
Okay. That's good then. I still
even during like
the
worst parts. No, even during the worst, like the second stage of lockdown here in Ireland, PhDs were allowed to come on campus to conduct experiments if they had written permission.
Right.
So, I'm not really like gonna have an issue.
Okay, that is good then.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to talk about something relevant to Stellaris. Oh yeah, I don't even have the whatchamacallit yet. Oh. Have we made it through our first year? Because that is a save year.
I don't think we did. My game is not responding anymore, but we'll see.
We go. There we go. Yeah, we made it. We made it, boys.
One of my science officers just died. I think that's the first leader who's died.
Yeah. Just forever.
Well, sorry, it's my first synthetic leader that's died. But...
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the speed up a bit then.
Okay, I need to.
Just because now we've gone for like 6 months of stable play, so I really do feel like a desync is off the table. Just for the time being.
Stellaris, a desync is never truly off the table.
That's you're not wrong.
Okay, I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do now. I wanted to go to Jormundir and go through there.
Oh right,
But-
shit! You got a whole fight to do.
Yeah,
But you did
the
take them, didn't you?
I did. I just beat them there, but
Oh,
I still
nice.
lost that settlement. But I still lost that place. But whatever. I'm just trying to think what I need to do now. Where I need to go.
Ah.
So they've got like a bunch of guys sitting there at Urum. I don't know.
I find myself on a very interesting planet at the moment. I've got loads of jobs, but also loads of unemployment. Like, just be a cop, dude. Or are they not like eligible for working in enforcement jobs because they're in? Yeah, literally every pop here is an indentured servant of some sort. Wait, Sovereign Claris? That's my primary species, though, isn't it? How do you also find yourself enslaved? Is it because I still have the Slaver Guild civic? I suppose it is. Well, can't win them all, I suppose. I'll have to find a planet that has an actual surplus of workers. And the answer is very few. But I can send over some unemployed people. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Should I take a Colossus project, Ed? Do you think that would be useful?
Is it faster to blast to one of their planets than to bombard it? Like, if it's faster, yeah. I don't know if it is.
See, I don't know if it's that much faster is the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, is the speed the most important part? You feel me?
Speed, because they don't retaliate. Like, at the moment, beside their sterilization hub that's right beside me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 20 million worth of fleet power sitting right beside it.
Yeah.
Technology secured.
So jumping into Colossus would potentially be very, very important.
Yeah, just to buy that time so you can actually win. Or you can actually destroy it. Even if you lose the fleet, you destroy the sterilization hub. I'm still stuck on what I'm going to do here at the moment. I remember I had a plan before, but it doesn't seem all that clear anymore.
Why are these slaves rallying? I've instructed them specifically not to rally. Oh damn. The Arrow of a keener gun. I was not expecting that.
Maybe I'll go to Imdar
All
and
right.
see what happens. Yeah.
End the war.
Alright.
Now, if you wanna send me that your territory down here. Stop the stop them coming down here. Or to be fair, you could let them come down here, I guess, if you wanted.
I would distract them.
It would.
Because it'll just beeline straight to that territory.
And then
There's no planets there.
Yeah, up to you.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
I'll put up some. That'll be good actually, because then I'll definitely have a defense. Oh, if you could actually give me Vanai Co.
Oh, Vanico, yeah, that's fine.
Just that one system, because it's a thing. It's cool.
A bunch of messed stuff, but it's better than nothing, I guess. I didn't want to handle anything down there, honestly.
Complete.
Right.
Technology secure.
It's just because it's a bottleneck.
Okay.
Are you go? What's your plan?
I think I'm just gonna poke at their territory and see what that really big fleet does. That like 20 million.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna poke at Imdar, destroy what's ever there, and see what happens. See if they respond.
I see it.
How
are you gonna get over there? You gonna
just fly over there? It'll take like a year, but I know it won't take a year. It'll
You
take
guys
like
still haven't voted on the peace offer, actually.
Yeah, I accidentally right-clicked it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was like a muscle reaction to right-click.
You right-click everything.
Not everything. Most things.
Pretty much everything. Like, Ed, have you seen the thing? He's like, I right-clicked it.
It's gone.
Now.
I've taken care of it. Don't even worry about it.
And it's gone.
Spaceport under attack.
What are the benefits of Gaia Worlds again? I have one here. Have a look.
Bonus production, bonus happiness.
Production and happiness, yeah. Because I've got extra... I've got 2 Ascension perks now, and I just don't really know what to do with them, because I'm not able to genetically ascend for some reason. So Galactic Wonders is kind of a need. Jesus. Any of this really matter? Now I'll take Colossus Project and yeah, I'll do that for the time being. And then as soon as I can, I'll get the Galactic Wonders. Okay, where are
Is there
my?
anything people need me to veto in the galactic community, or?
I'll give it a gander.
Technology secured.
How am I for being sanctioned? I don't really care about sanctions at the moment. So, vetoing.
Okay, I need to.
Yeah.
If we don't have anything, we could just go like take balance in the middle off the table.
Yeah.
I think more fleets are coming my way. So I have to go back now.
Do you need additional? I'm stockpiling additional alloys for you, by the way.
Thank you. They seem to be coming the same path as the previous guys did. And they're bringing... Oh, it's even more than I thought. Oh, okay. Ooh. This was my concern, is that I'm just going to be attacked for like a while and I'm going to have to defend.
That's alright. We're going to try and pick up the slack, I suppose. Or do you have a mega shipyard live at the moment yet, Ed?
Yeah, I've had it for a while.
Okay, cool.
So I'm not too miffed about that or concerned.
Do you need any more energy or anything? Or
yeah, I'm at like minus 1,000 a month at the moment.
Construction.
Minus 1,000 is a lot of
Lot.
minus.
I can give you 600 a month, Ed.
That's great. Please.
Because it turns out Erie's branch offices have been increasing trade value on my planets too.
Receiving.
Yeah, that's what they're for.
It's like we're all big happy friends. It's like all this imaginary money we're making up is
Worth
actually,
something.
yeah. It's like what?
Receiving communications. Technology secured.
So, do both of our deals help get you out of the red?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
good.
positive now.
We love to see it.
Oh yeah, high five for finance.
If you want to make another Humanopolis that, like, if you want to, like, know where I'm focusing on making another branch office, I'm going to put it in Chome.
Chome.
Home with a C. That's the next place once I have the influence. I'm going to
Okay.
Build up there
Ed,
and...
you're bidding for the...
Yeah, I'm bidding.
Okay, I'll
'Cause I
forfeit
need
them.
the fleet.
Fair. What do I need now? Need crystals, so I might as well slap down some crystal plants here. Because why the fuck not, right?
One of the Awakened
Uh-oh.
Empires on my net has moved their entire fleet into my space, and I'm hoping that they go against the Contagion, and then I can go into their systems and take their planet, because they got 2 ring worlds.
Technology
Oh, it's the
secured.
final directive. Mm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. They actually have somewhat decent fleets. Like,
Really?
they've got... Well, it's not enough, but it
It's
is
not
like
enough.
203, 280k fleets? Nothing to, like...
It's like... But yeah, they have 3 280 fleets.
It's not enough, but
Right.
I'm concerned is that they might beat the shit out of you, Jack. With that,
Are they
Yeah.
fighting him?
No,
Do
they're
you
not.
ha-
They're not.
do you have? You don't have enough to beat that, do you?
No, I do not.
Yeah.
No, your plan is waiting for them to, like, kill those fleets in the contingency, and then you're gonna attack them.
Or
Yeah, is
go
that
in
it?
there with Poseidon ships afterwards and get their dark matter and stuff.
Not a bad idea.
The AI is very invested in winning the bet.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Do you need more cash, Ed?
No, I'm selling some alloys.
Okay.
Not too many, but just enough.
Just enough.
Made alloys really
c-
cheap.
The current pot is 62,000 energy.
Jesus Christ.
I don't
I
know.
can-
well,
I can send you some.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going
Well, it
again.
would be
Come
better
on,
for us
stop.
to just send you the money instead of you selling alloys.
What the earthly fuck is going on?
Yeah, just send me energy if you have it. That's fair.
I
Okay.
have a bunch in spare.
It's gonna hit 100,000 pot.
Jesus Christ. I've never seen
It's
them go
my
this
fleet.
hard.
I'm not sharing this.
Here's 5k energy just to, if you need it to win.
Thank
win
you.
That.
Oh, we've just passed 100,000. There, we won.
Oh, Christ. It's
It was
obscene.
literally 100,000.
Obscene.
I'm snapshotting that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Can you imagine there's an achievement for having a pot that high? Be a pain in the ass to get, actually.
Yeah.
The business
just
is booming modifier.
I think it was just one other empire that was just spamming it because it was really quick. It wasn't like Ares economy is just leeching off of mine.
This is true. This is true. So that's totally. I am getting like. Let me look at my branch offices. I'm getting 1,000 energy from you. So like my plus 1k energy right now is just you. So I just send that back to you.
They are very strongly invading my space.
Yeah, they're all going for me now. I hope they don't go somewhere else. But you can see like there's a Conga line
Yeah.
coming towards me.
It's unfortunate because I've Faraj there is actually really well fortified. I wish it was on a choke point. So I could, like, convince them to eat a dick. To use the civic term. Mightn't hurt
Very
popping up a habitat in Pitafir then, just so you don't lose it. Over and over again, like.
Oh, that's a fair. I do want to keep it. See if I can build one. It's gonna take a while, but
Construction complete.
I'm not sure who's doing it. But I think it's the AI that's building, trying to build up the Federation fleet.
They just keep sending, like, shitty ships you don't want.
No, they keep sending it. Those ships keep trying to fly through contingency space.
Oh. But they don't they reinforce now, like, via warp?
I thought so, but they're just dying over and over again.
They're not doing it very well.
And yeah, it's probably the Forge Alliance of Grimlock because they don't have a webway. They don't have a a gateway.
Ah, right. One of life's little tragedies. Slap down a slave processing facility there. Give him a helping hand.
So
The trade district. So
they're at least they're not sending all their fleets at me in one go.
yeah.
So I get to fight them spread out, but it's like first one's 4 million, second's 4 million, the third is 2.6 million, and the final one is 4 million.
Mm.
And
Would you like me to build up a screening fleet for you as well, just to help you minimize your own casualties?
that'd be great if you could.
Okay. Fleet manager. I'm sorry, do I have military ships? No, I don't. Okay, so I'm producing my little military at the moment now.
Alright, the first one jumped in.
And they've got so much of their power dedicated to singular ships. Like you really do feel the effect of losing one.
Which is a good thing, at least.
Yeah. Means that their strike craft can converge fairly readily. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
I
bad.
lost a few ships, but that's not the end of the world.
Losses weren't tragic.
They're just gonna be a lot of them now.
These ones are coming through the L gate as well, aren't they? They're not like coming from.
They're not going through the L gate. They're coming through.
They're coming up from Brune Singularity, which is an L gate.
Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, I was thinking about a different one.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page there. And you're like, they're not. I'm like, they're not. I was caught a little bit off guard by that. I've done a research institute here. Apparently, I'm also producing Unity here, so that's cool. Why am I allowed to have unemployment? I have greater than ourselves on.
Yeah, I'm starting to have that issue as well. Maybe it's not working at like certain game stresses. Is that the correct word to use?
In any event, I'm taking every planet with even a modicum of unemployment and just slapping them on a monopoly. I'm not going to have idle pops here. Imagine if the government was actually like that, where it would just like it would pay for your bus ticket and give you a job somewhere else if you just move.
I mean, historically that's been done.
Yeah, but like in a case of, it's never been at the behest of the individual. It's always at the behest of the state. So the state is like, you're doing this because we tell you to, and you don't really have a say in the matter. Imagine just having that offer. Like, Ed, if you were given, I don't know, a 6-figure salary to work in Louth, would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that's how you move people there.
That's true. It's
I
hard
don't know. I
to.
think that sometimes happens. I know a company opened up a factory in a town, like near my town, and suddenly a lot of people were moving in because they were asking to move in, and they also were like pouring money into the school. So like the only reason I was able to do the program I actually did was because they made it so that if you did the full program, they'd pay for you to do so.
Oh, damn.
Because, like, yeah, the program I did, it was actually, like, you had to pay a few $100s per test that you took.
God damn.
But I got to do it for free because they were pouring money because they wanted the schools to be better, because they wanted people to move there so that they'd work jobs at the factory. Is that the kind of thing though? Like
No, that's pretty much it. But that's an interesting case of being at the behest of a company, not a state, if you get me.
Yeah, fair.
So like this company was like, yeah, if we invest in this community, it'll convince people to actually move here.
Well, a lot of companies aren't interested in that like sort of risky adventure anyway, no?
Not anymore. It was very
was.
very popular in the mid to late 90s. Like that's the reason I moved to the States, was Intel did that for my dad. So it had businesses had no issue relocating people. It's just more recently become less important, if you get me, because working online has blown up.
Yeah.
I mean, now, especially with pandemic, probably a lot of places are realizing that, we don't need to have an office building. We don't need
We don't need a building.
It's bloody expensive as well.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god. This planet can have amenities on it. I'm sorry, I finally found a throw world where anyone could be happy. No, never mind. My bad. It won't be nearly enough. A man can dream.
I remember reading an interesting story about like that sort of state-sponsored immigration.
Mm-hmm.
There's a book I have on the Russian gulags. And
state-sponsored immigration is an interesting way to phrase gulags. It's like, yes, please enjoy our prisons. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, what was it? The guy, it was Stalin's government. They set up a lot of their gulags in hard-to-reach places in Siberia because of like vast gold deposits that they couldn't get to. And at the same time, they offered jobs and places to stay for regular Soviet citizens to go to these places. They weren't nearly as successful as the gulags, but well, the gulags
as successful as the gulags.
The gulags were never really as successful, but it's actually interesting. Like a lot of them never made any like profit from the operation.
Was that what gulags were for?
What?
Profit. I thought they were simply prison camps. Just the forced labor is a nice benefit of it, I suppose. But
it's kind of weird because they are a place for political prisoners, but they have historically also been a place for economic development.
Interesting.
That same book discusses the first proto-gulag under Lenin's regime.
Really? Huh.
And that one had been actually quite economically successful.
Of course, when Lenin was doing it, it would be economically successful.
Yeah, and it was successful because they were farming a particular breed of animal and selling its fur. It was a very coveted animal. I forget what it was called. And they attempted to replicate that with later gulags, but it was never successful.
Didn't catch on.
The gulags didn't turn into specifically like enemies of the state oriented, or like it was like the 70s and 80s when gulags became full on, this is where we deport enemies of the state to.
Wait, that late?
Yeah.
They
still deported people because they were like enemies of the state back in Stalin's time.
Yeah.
But there was an additional economic reason, but that disappeared after Stalin and then it disappeared finally in like the 80s.
Fascinating.
That book's also really fucked up. There's like some really fucked up sections.
I can imagine.
They talk about well, I won't talk about it too much on stream because it's probably bannable, but they talk the historian talks in depth about gender relations in the gulags.
I can't imagine they were all too good.
It's a pretty horrific section.
Ouch. Yeah. Actually, it's a little bit relevant to Stellaris. It's the fact that, like, it's possible to commit atrocities here, but in every single group, they're always such explicit, like, whatever you do, don't do atrocity or don't discuss real-world atrocities in these groups, even though they might seem similar to those that appear in Stellaris. And it's an interesting little circumstance. Jeez, these are some feisty fucking slaves, like.
They're just not giving up.
Well, in a way. Because they're all so goddamn unhappy.
Would people be able to? No. Wait. Oh, how much do I need? Oh, I'm out of crystals.
Do I have any backup crystals to send you? I
no,
do.
I'm good.
Okay.
I just need to
Alright.
figure out how much.
What's
How
your
many alloys do
deficit
I need?
of rare crystals?
I don't have a deficit. I was just short.
Oh, just short. Okay, I can send you like 800 right now though. Like that.
Wait, I'm confused. What am I running? Okay, no, never mind. Wait. Sorry, I just have to figure something out on my end.
No worries.
Oh, thank you for crystals. Is it? There's something else that's limiting my build. The amount of ships I can build at the moment. Oh, was it that? Yeah. Can I get 50,000 alloys if anyone
Yep.
has it?
I have them knocking around.
I can send you 13,000.
That'd be fine.
Oh.
And energy as well. My economy's sinking again.
Yeah, I'm at a deficit of energy myself, so.
Alright, that's fine.
I can send you energy. Bulk or
Bulk? Well, 200 a month ideally, but bulk. Thank you for everything. I keep on... What am I running out of? It says like we have 19 fleets that need to be reinforced with 100 ships, but I can't figure out what I'm short on at the moment.
Curious.
I hate this. Why can't I just tell me what I'm missing? So I need I need gas, and I need crystals. I have excess of both of those. Like 500 at least of both, and I can't make anything.
that's strange.
Strategic Coordination Center. Let's pop it out here on Mustafar. Just some terrible volcanic planet. What do I need to do here? This is all trade. What I need to do actually is grab myself
Technology secured.
the galactic stock market, like building, because I don't have that yet. Just somehow managed to miss it at every turn. I have far more unemployment than I think is reasonable. Said every regime ever.
I have destroyed 282 contingency ships now.
Very nice.
And what, like 200 and... Or like what, have there been like 300 ships destroyed in total?
Yeah.
I can imagine Ed is probably one of the very few people who's actually been able to hit these other entities.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I've actually managed to overtake the Matak regulators with the rest of our Federation members aside from Speed Bump, who's not far behind in fairness.
I just had a bit of a slow start.
Fair enough. In fairness, Ed, Jack, and I all have like plus 5,000 to our score from relics as well. It's like unfair. Yeah, you did have a bumpier start than most.
Oh no, I don't. Okay, I don't. I'm just happy to be able to finance everything.
Mm.
I mean, as Ed said, a lot of my money right now is coming from him, and so I am perfectly happy to just funnel that back right into his economy. But
This is exactly the kind of banking that makes you angry.
this is exactly why I wanted to be a megacorp, is to have branch offices in some of your guys' empires to make a shit ton of money that I could then just put back into your guys' empires.
War
Ooh,
declared.
This planet is now primed
Oh,
for
who's declared war?
ecumonopolization.
Why? Why are they fighting? Where even are they? Do they matter? Not really. Oh no, a machine uprising.
Oof.
Who would have thought a machine uprising might have happened?
Is that the first one?
No.
No. There was another one.
Okay, it tends to happen like very quickly, one after another.
Technology secured.
Do the contingency have a... You're a little bit behind there, Jack. Yeah, I'll pause the game and wait for Jack to catch up. How's the stream doing? The stream is doing healthy now, at least. Thank Jesus. Yeah, I'm just looking back at the history of the stream. There was a point where my internet completely disconnected and it dropped to 0 viewers. Because I didn't have my monitoring going on. I can't believe we were doing like a fucking... Basically a Stellaris podcast, because it was just a fucking slideshow playing. Oh, Galactic Stock Exchange, that's what I was waiting for.
I think it's pretty fun.
I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that we were keeping things above the board, and just because we have a little bit of a break in our record there doesn't mean much, you know?
Mhm.
And ultimately, like the 6 months we went back didn't swing the situation one way or the other particularly hard, so.
So yeah.
Ugh.
I'm currently building a bunch of anchorages. So hopefully our AI empires can continue to make the Federation fleet bigger and bigger and
Oh
bigger.
shit, you're brilliant. Every soldier job increases naval capacity as well.
Yeah.
I'd always forget
Did you
that.
know that?
I always forget it.
That's the great thing about building up all your mega defenses. Yeah, loads of.
Loads of extra naval capacity. I hadn't even
Is it
thought
really that
about it.
much? Hmm.
I mean,
That's something.
exactly, it is something. And it's like, you know, I've got a lot of spare slots knocking about. So if I can slap something down, I might as well take a bit of extra naval capacity.
It's a
I
lot.
mean, except
It's,
on planets that I have branch offices on, because then you should do commercial zones.
Oh yeah, true.
it's not as efficient as
Not as efficient as what, Ed?
sorry, it's not as efficient as starports, but does the job.
My screening fleet's almost built up now and ready to support Ed. I know it's taken a good while.
No worries. At least it's
You know
going.
what? I wish that I could take the Butterbee Space Party space, because they have built 10 habitats that they are not using, and I'm like, I will colonize that so fast and make them research habitats, or
Can we not kick them out of the Federation?
Sounds
no,
like
because they're a vassal under the Forge Alliance of Grimlock.
Well, we can still kick them out.
Kick the Grimlocks out, but we'll lose
I don't wanna
Federation capacity.
Yeah, we
Fleet
don't really
capacity enough
want
to
to.
design.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking that we could like prevent vassals from being members of the Federation and attacking them, but no, they'd still be under the protector, status of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I have to
And
kick
honestly, it's not worth it to just take those habitats from having literally an AI completely bankroll our Federation fleet.
So Ed, here's a question for you. I'm building up Juggernaut now. What augment do you want on it? Do you want extra weapons range?
What do I have? I have weapon range on mine, so so
Strikecraft damage and speed?
strikecraft. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll take that then.
Can I get energy credits? Like
I am running a bad deficit at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't supply.
That's fine. Eerie.
Making up what you do. How many do you need, like?
I'm running like minus 1,300 a month at the moment, so
Ooh, that
pretty
is
bad.
really bad.
I might just delete a fleet. I'll leave it like this for a bit, and then I will see how it goes.
What do
Oh.
you mean? Our trade deal ended. Oh, okay.
You traded all the energy, I guess.
I traded all my energy, and now I need to remake my other trade deals. Oops. I can fix it. It'll just take me a
That
second.
is the best trade deal in the history of trade deals.
Oh no. Okay. Offer trade resources, energy credits, monthly energy only.
Construction.
Okay, that should be better.
Technology secured.
Alright, that's taking my negative down to minus 1,000. I'm just gonna delete a fleet because it's too much for me to deal with.
Wait, hold on. Don't. I can send you 11k. It's fine. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just did it already.
Okay.
Because it's like, yeah, there's not much else I can do. Losing like over 1,000 a month.
Wait, but did I not send you a trade deal that was like 1,000 per month? Because
Yeah,
right now...
that just reduced my loss from 2k to 1k.
Okay, but see, my monthly trades right now is only at 800. Like for what's being consumed for my energy credits.
What are you saying, Harry?
I'm saying that I still have plus. Oh, never mind. It kicked in. It kicked in.
Secured.
It kicked in. Now I'm consuming 1,800. Everything's okay now. I was saying like he was getting energy and I wasn't losing it, and I was like, this is gonna break something. This is gonna break something.
Right.
Yeah, I'm only losing 200 now. Not as much as I thought I would be losing, but that's because I deleted a fleet. My ship upkeep is like plus 88% at the moment.
Because you're so
Maybe-
far over your naval capacity.
Yeah, I am well above it. Ugh. Trying to build some more star bases, but there's not much else I can do.
Tragically losing starbase capacity due to the fact that the contingency is taking systems. So it's like, oh well. Oh, we've got a gateway in Pitafir as well now, which is good. Are you putting together a habitat in there, Ed?
Yeah, building one now, but I might not be able to get it built in time.
I mean, it depends.
I was
You're building on
supposed
the. Are you building on the far side of the
Okay, no.
system?
Okay, I made a mistake. I'm not building it. I thought I was. The AI was doing something weird.
Because like as long as
Uh,
you set your thing not to run away, it won't be an
Yeah,
issue.
no, but what happens is sometimes the AI destroys the starbase destroys the starbase.
Ah,
That's really bad. And I've got a new wave of ships coming in. How does the replenishment work on crisis fleets?
they come from
I know they come from the sterilization hubs, but like, is there
every 1600 days, I think.
Oh
the-
god. Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw there's so many. Oh no. I think this is it. If you guys have any additional screening fleets, I'd advise you to send it over, because look at Odalmon.
Okay,
Fort Lamon.
that's 8 million coming there. I can send over some now.
Or 5
Yeah,
is
I can send over a bunch as well.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 4. That's 20 million.
Okay. See it.
Oh, cool! I can just immediately gateway to your systems. That's handy.
Yeah. Thankfully for that gateway in Pifaldir.
I've also got some Titans in there as well, so hopefully they'll be able to provide some boons to your ships.
Complete.
That would be great. Oh wait, what is this one? Oh, okay.
Whoops. I'm gonna just quickly go over my Titans again. I'm gonna drop the enemy ship's fire rate actually. That's the plan. Make sure they're not doing anything that I don't want them to do. Large weapons. Just advanced reactor boosters then. Oh, we're at a new year, so.
Shit.
Can anyone take any additional minerals?
I can.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
this is either really good or bad.
This is probably really bad if you're using shields, because space storms negate shields.
But I don't have it in the system I'm defending it in. That's good.
All right, that's good. That's good.
And it should slow them down a bit in certain places.
Does it slow down ships?
I think it does.
Yeah, sublight speed reduction 50%. Oh, yeah, I can take
Send
it
my
another
juggernaut
20.
to you as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The more juggernauts we can pile on, actually, the better.
Oh, Will, you said you were sending Titans over. What were their bonuses?
They
Or
are.
their...
Yeah, I need to update them actually, because they're still just the basic shield, degrading ones. Just isn't like a huge focus of ours at the moment. I'm being totally candid.
That's fine.
I'm actually gonna separate the Titans from the body of the rest of the fleet. Just so we protect those bonuses, and I'll have some battleships knocking around the front, just to slow down their engagement. Okay. I'm running a big issue with my... having big problems with my energy now, so I'm gonna hopefully get my own Dyson Sphere built up shortly enough.
Secured.
That's the plan anyway. Oh, a mega art installation. Don't mind if I do. Can't wait to have all that art knocking about. That's what will allow us to persevere. They'll be moved by our paintings. Shuttle people here to the nearest Ecumenopolis. Yeah, I do still have that Ascension perk available, but you know, it is what it is. Oh boy. How's this planet doing? We can get some more minerals out of it. We just have to hit our slaves a little harder.
More fleets are coming. Ugh.
A lot of the ship fleets seem to be coming out of other areas, though. Seem to be, you know.
I mean,
their fleets from other places. So.
oh yeah, this is how the contingency AI goes. They just beat the shit out of the strongest empire they see.
Right. Okay.
Slave riots. Mad bastards.
There's not much else I can do except just sit and wait for them to come, and hopefully I survive.
Yeah, how? No, I don't.
Honestly, I'm kind of skeptic if I survive.
Well, see, like, my question literally is just like, even with you surviving, how are we gonna take out the sterilization hub if you are solely focused on surviving?
Well, I only got stronger over time because of my science. So hopefully there's a
True.
point when I can actually, and they'll be so distracted with attacking me, I might be able to just make a quick run on Bartium.
A quick
I sent a
jump into
smaller
Bartium.
Yeah, but I'm going to pump my numbers up for my science, but
Ah,
I'm having
they
issues
only
with
have
that.
2 fleets there now in Bartium. As well.
Yeah, that's my thought. That's the advantage, but still, they're sending like every fleet they have after me, I think.
All right. I'm gonna put my corvettes on the other side as well.
Right on top of them? I wouldn't say right on top of it. Stack it on top of my fleet.
You sure? All right.
Yeah. Just tell it to follow my fleets. Because they're still faster and they're built to like go up close. The problem is that they might engage outside of the range.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, your fleet is sitting right.
Yeah. I'm moving them now as well.
Yeah, but like the idea is that like put them sitting on top of my fleets, or to make them follow my fleets. So when my fleets engage, they'll follow it, and then eventually they themselves will engage, and then they'll just run straight ahead.
Okay.
Advanced strike craft.
They feel awfully slow at the moment. Where are they going?
Are they caught in a storm? Because they're going around Farage, so they do take a longer route around because they don't want to like get FTL trapped.
Then they might be, yeah, that seems reasonable. I'm just gonna position a fleet so I can, or I'm gonna position a science ship in the corner of his system so I can see them coming in or not.
Ideally, I'd have set up a defensive fortification at Charna, as well as Meskaban, but it was kind of too late by the time they were pushing through.
I think this is it. I think I've kind of lost.
What do you mean?
It's just there's so many fleets. I take a look and it's like 15 million. There's 3 fleets flying through, and then before there was a 20 million. A lot, but I haven't seen it yet, which is weird.
I might pump out some corvettes then just to run a little bit of interference.
Yeah, just to spread them out a bit.
I might send some army transports over there just to like distract them.
Actually, army transports is a good idea. Yeah.
Just put it on the left side of that, the asteroid belt.
Everything else is running hot there, so that's fine. Not really interested in destroyers. Arc emitters, phase disruptors, strike craft where possible. I'm actually using the amoeba flagellae because I don't have any more advanced strike craft.
The amoeba are pretty good.
I mean, yeah, exactly. They're not terrible.
I prefer the Praetorian version.
Yeah, fair.
Those guys are really good. They hit much harder. There's more of them and they respawn quicker. But I think they're like much more fragile overall.
Interesting. Upgrading my ships altogether. I want to put some extra juice on these guys here. Oh, there's another year. There's another save coming in. So don't worry when it hits like the year, because it is just saving across all our systems. So it's nothing to really worry about. Alright, all's looking well here.
Okay.
Carrier range.
Can you let me know when they're about to attack? Because I'll activate my my Blade of the Huntress as well.
Oh yeah, and I can do the reality perforator too.
I really won't notice when they're there.
I don't know if you guys
actually
want
it lasts for like a year, doesn't it? Or something.
Or...
Sorry. Jack, sorry. The it lasts for like a year, doesn't it? Trigger it now. One of the fleets is coming in.
Alright, I'll do it.
Or they last until you activate the next one. That's how it works.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I've got 12 years of dramatically increased weapons damage.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Alright, first fleet comes in.
I might slow this down just because I want to watch this battle as well. See how that works. What is the evasion like on transport ships?
Some of your fleets aren't set, Jack. Some of your fleets aren't set to follow me.
Oh shit. Go, go, go.
Some of us a wee understatement. Any of the screening forces?
Sorry, I thought I said them.
No worries. That happens. It's very easy to misclick. I just had to just go somewhere else.
In fairness, the transport did a fair bit of screening themselves.
Yeah.
And we lost 20k in the Federation fleet. So, like, nothing the Grimlock can't repair in a matter of minutes.
If the ships even, if the fleets even get there, actually that's starting to be an issue. Grimlock will just spam build without any thought to it, and they'll just suicide them in, and then I can't build them, and then, you know, it's just like, it's occupied by ships that are dead, not ships that are actually doing things.
Oh, how strong is this fleet? That's some surprisingly strong corvettes, actually. I say surprisingly strong. I'm just surprised. It doesn't mean they actually are that strong. Yeah, I'm currently running a pretty significant deficit, energy-wise, which I need to resolve. I'm good for consumer goods.
Jack, some of those fleets aren't following.
Still, alright.
Oh, that's fairly important for consumer goods. Gonna need more gases, though.
Alright, they're following, thank you. Some of the others aren't pushing. They're just sitting at places.
Honestly,
Some of
just so
them are
he doesn't have
retreating.
to. I don't know if Jack wants to micromanage this battle, but like it might be better for him to just put his fleets like in the middle of the system.
No, I don't. I see. I don't want them to be too close, because they'll just get destroyed immediately without my ships being able to contribute. And if they're right on top of my, if they're following my fleets, they'll just, you know, eventually get into range and rush in. And then if I need to move them quickly, if I need to like defend a news position, I can just move my fleets and they'll follow. It's easier.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
I can't believe I only lost 7 battleships. I'm personally shocked by that.
Doing surprisingly well. Oh my god. Look at Obetilus.
Sweet merciful fuck.
I don't know where they're going. They're all going there, and then they're like, nah, let's not. Like, I could die. I'd just be dead if I came through.
God.
So then, Ed, does it not stand to reason that we should just force Bardium then?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna lose some of their reinforcement interval then.
So
I'm fairly sure.
Well, but how quickly can I get there? Can I just jump in and then wait?
I'd say
for
jump in Shulmak and then spend some time like moving to Carinsa.
Hey, there's one more fleet coming in, though I know of at least.
Yeah.
While I wait for him.
I mean, so like, how are Crimdor and Sehaturn fortified?
They're not. They're not fortified.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, it stands to reason then that fortifying those should be kind of your next priority. Because Sehatum, it's already got habitats in it. Crimdor just needs something, and then you can hold the line there.
Technology secured.
Yeah, I think that's more reasonable. It's just a shame I haven't done that. I mean, Sahelanum is like fortified, but Krendlum isn't.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Right, where are the armies?
Oh great, the aliens are building megastructures. What about me? Jesus Christ. Taking eons.
I can't find my armies. Where did they go?
Were they not just fucking eaten?
No, I didn't sacrifice them.
Oh, Jack's
I found
armies.
it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Planets should start resettling the way they should. I find that very strange.
I don't think the game can handle it with like everything else happening.
Technology secured.
Right. That is unfortunate, but I suppose... What is there to be done about it, you know? Okay, Monopolis there, that's fine. I've got loads of raw resource storage, so I don't have an issue with any of that. Oh, Jesus. What I want is a negotiation with crime lords. That is what feels like the right call to me.
Ah, that's why this planet's not making any money anymore. You only have 3.
Was that planet ever making money? Which one?
It was at some point.
Alright, here. Let
believe-
me turn on the money then. Maybe that'll actually solve a lot of my problems.
I mean, it's not. You don't need to, because like it's still got 26 available jobs on it. So like you're still not gonna.
Wait, how did they come to that
make
gateway?
Much money.
What? How was that possible? Huh?
Which
What did
gateway?
they do?
They came to the.
Oh shit, that's right. Because it's not a claimed system, they can use gateways in it.
Oh god, I'm moving my fleets out of that system before I get screwed. Oh shit. Oh
What system?
shit.
I'm confused. What system?
Oh,
is
is that where they're going? Fuck.
I'm pulling him to Sehatum.
I'm moving to Crimdor. Satham's fine.
Okay, Crimdor it is.
I've got like 50k army just sitting in my Cumenopolis there with shields, so they're good.
Subduer
That's where
sim.
they're fucking all going. Jesus.
Yeah, I wonder where they were going. And it's like, oh shit, there's a faster way to get there.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
I mean, would it be worth fighting them there? Do you think we could do it? Because they've got.
Probably not, because
Well,
they're bringing
yeah.
in like 4,
Yeah,
8.
okay, there's fucking
12.
Alright, they just keep going.
Technology secured.
Yeah. Hot damn.
This is pretty
That's
bad.
unfortunate.
Ed, I'd chance it. I would push Bardium now.
You know, you may even have a point. I just want to make sure I'm fully out of that system before it happens.
Fair. Get a proper extraction.
Wait, why isn't my fleet following? They're not following. I just the AI is doing something
We
weird. I
can't
don't get it.
have gateways in systems that we want to be fighting in. This is what we've learned from this.
If we don't have a habitat there. If we have a habitat there, it's fine.
Okay, if you don't have a habitat there. Okay.
Yeah.
In that next system, there's the storm is there,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna jump drive in now to that spot. Two fleets there. I don't know how much damage I'm gonna take, but it might.
Alright, I'll jump drive with you.
I'm jump driving ahead just to see if I can lure any amount of forces into Uram.
I feel like they're very much.
Oh, I
going
jumped over.
red.
Nice. Right.
The Butterbeer are holding them off. They have 800 fighting off 20 million.
The balls.
The cojones.
Where are they going? Oh, if they're going to Southampton, this will be really good. Please, 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 don't screw me over.
Ba, ba, ba.
Look how many fleets they're just sending in. It'll take 100 days to get in position.
Where's my screening fleet?
Vessels destroyed.
Fleet manager, retrofit. I think it's a winnable engagement.
I think it is.
Here, I'll quickly look up their reinforcement conditions.
We could it might be worth going around and just taking them all out their sterilization hubs whilst their armies are attacking you.
Yeah.
I'm worried about how well connected they are in other places, though, given that they have one set of gateways going already.
They're building a outpost. Oh fuck, they're going to Crimdor. This is really bad. Really, really bad.
Technology secured.
I don't know what to do to help because I'm kind of cut off and I don't have jump drive. Oh no.
I feel like this is it though. I'm gonna lose a load of my star bases.
Do you have any more
Most-
internal fortifications?
Not there. Pidafir is like the only place I forgot to fortify. Everything else is fortified, but it's like not in the right positions. So, yeah.
Honestly, it's really interesting that it was actually the friendly AI that fucked us, because they opened up the L gates,
That's
and I
gonna
think
happen
that's what
anyway.
let them navigate to the other gateways.
Like, yeah. But it was gonna happen eventually. That should have been planned for. I just didn't think that Pidafir would be the place that attacked through. I thought they would attack through like every other place.
I might be able to take out one of those sterilization hubs. Because there's no ships there.
Oh, do it.
Go for it. Go for it, Jack.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
There's something wrong with my fleets.
Do I need much of an army?
What do you mean there's something wrong with your
They're
fleet?
trapped forever trying to jump to the next system, but they don't actually move. It's like it keeps adding 1 day to estimated arrival.
Pull them away for a second, then pull it back again.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I just changed them and made them follow, or just travel there directly instead
Okay.
of following my fleet. There's some weird glitch happening. The game's falling apart, I guess.
You can slow it down as well. That'll probably help a bit.
I
Just so you know,
lost,
you also had somebody left a
That's mine.
71k
Yeah,
and Shoma. Don't know if you want to be leaving that behind.
yeah. I just did. I forgot to follow it.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
it might be having that same glitch I did, where it's just forever jumping.
No, it was a new fleet, and I didn't.
Ah, okay. Ah, that's
I
fine.
jumped it in. Alright. Okay, it's only 66. I don't know if that's going to be enough. 66k.
To take out one of their hubs?
Yeah.
No. You'd need about 700, 800k, Jack.
Okay, alright. I'll hold off then.
But the threat actually might slow down their attack on Ed. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Does anyone need some more energy? Because I can do.
I can take additional if you're running high.
Vessels up.
I'm not running high. I'm just at too high. I'm like at plus 300. So I'm like, if anybody
Okay,
needs
I'm
them.
going into Bartium now.
We'll watch this with bated breath. Let these screening fleets do their job.
All my ships are like set for carrier
Engagement
behavior,
range.
so it should be good.
Yeah.
Except, what are those ones doing? Ah, well, there's a bunch of other ships in there.
Okay, down to 6 million strength from 8 million.
Receiving
Yeah, one of the
communications.
fleets is.
Down to 5 million. Okay. Down to 3 million.
Fighters are just arriving now.
2
some of them
million?
I think I've got that fight, but
One fleet now.
Okay.
so many fighters.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's the center of the system taken. And the sterilization hub itself is fighting back. It's got its own fighters and its own particle lances, but my god, it's beautiful. Jesus Christ, that's some laser. That's your Juggernaut, actually. I thought that was an. Is that your Juggernaut destroyed?
Oh wait, did I lose my Juggernaut? I think I did. I'll put
Yeah.
Another one. Yeah, sometimes it just gets too aggressive. This happens a lot.
Just the core over the hub, just fucking.
Oh, 600k. Yeah,
Oh,
that looks so awesome. That number of strike craft.
yeah.
It's like a circle.
It's awesome.
Good news is the more hull damage you do, the lower its fire rate gets. So you're really swinging the momentum. That fucking huge blast though
almost
is
gone.
devastating. Is that?
I don't want to think about how many ships I lost. Ah,
And that's
Okay.
Jack's. That's Jack's Juggernaut destroyed as well.
Oh shit.
Okay. You need to get bombarding that planet real fast.
I already set the command before
Okay.
it started. I just need to check if my bombardment policy is what I want it to be.
Can I please get Armageddon?
Jack, your 70k fleet is. Okay, cool. It's just very
It's
slow
coming,
line.
it's coming.
Okay,
They're all
okay.
bombarding
I was
now.
like, why is it all over there? I wish I could do something to help.
Indiscriminate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
as heavy
that's
as you can go.
Oh wait, hold on. I have a red.
Oh, you drove the Pox?
Yep.
Ah, you can't use it because you have the other one set now.
Yeah, and I don't have enough influence.
Whatever.
Okay, I on the one the sterilization hub near me. It's 2 systems away from one of my gateways, so
So it has to rate 100% and then it gets destroyed, right? I
Yeah.
assume that's how it works.
2%
Because
devastation.
they
now.
remove the health.
Yeah.
okay.
There are no backup fleets inbound
At the moment.
at the moment. Yeah. It's all very conditional.
Come on, game. Just get lost. Stop going to my space. I'm gonna have to like really fight to stabilize myself after that.
We can provide all the economic support you need, but understand that it's going to be a big.
I might just lose
Engagement.
here. That's what I think.
I mean, they've actually not concentrated their forces as much as we thought they were going to.
No.
So if you can stomach a bit of breathing room, then it will be possible to recoup and just sweep back to Crimdor potentially.
Yeah.
Setherhome is sitting pretty for the time being.
They did a
But, it's
structure
only
check there, but
5%
the-
at the moment. 6%. Maybe
But-
having a Colossus would be
Okay,
actually a
I'll
good
start
idea.
I'll start putting together Colossus now then.
Yeah, for the other
Uh,
ones, it'll be really good because it's very slow.
Can you land armies on those things, or
No,
do you have to bombard on them?
you have to bombard them. Before it was just like a health bar you'd bombard, but now they have linked it with the devastation mechanic.
Fair.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'll upgrade my Colossus to a World Cracker and I'll get it over there.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, what do you
Nice.
have it as now? Oh, a neuron, right? That doesn't work. Or nanobots.
You're on.
Did that work?
Just be careful to which system you send it to. Send it to my home. Oh, I still have like a gateway that's within jump drive distance.
Yeah. Cool. Just upgrading it now.
Great.
The Beagle
Nice.
system.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's your Dyson sphere. Nice.
Yeah.
Hot stuff.
Please go away, fleet. Stop jumping, flying through my systems.
Okay.
I have like 18k army that's about to get annihilated.
There's 9 million fleet power coming up through Ussildon at the moment. How are we for devastation? 8%. Guys, you're not inflicting... Hang on, I'm pausing it there. It says you're doing moderate damage to armies and planets.
Yeah, that's all I can do is indiscriminate.
All you can do is indiscriminate. Oh, right, of course. Wait, no, it says that would do heavy damage.
To
think-
armies and planets.
Yeah, but like we're doing damage to a planet. I don't think everyone's...
I'm on indiscriminate.
All my fleets are indiscriminate.
Sorry, I wanted to go over them there. I don't understand why the planet screen is saying different then.
It might be like.
Okay, it's updated now. It's updated now. Cool.
If they jump into Conadara, I'm gonna have real big issues because they're jumping into my megastructures. You know, like.
Yeah.
That's like game over for me, pretty much. I might jump back soon. God, I just can't do this.
That's fair.
Why they just destroy my... Thanks for the entry credits. Jack, how's that fleet going? Or that world crew?
It's gonna be a bit because it still needs to move to upgrade.
Now I'm jumping back.
Okay, understandable.
When I have the world cracker done,
Sure.
I'll
Jack?
go there. Just
Could you like leave a fleet there to continue bombarding it? Just lightly?
Yeah, sure.
more fleets are coming in. I'm just gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
Where are you jumping to?
Moodstrom.
Straight in there.
Jack, don't jump all your fleets out of there. Yeah, you got one still bombarding it? Cool.
Yeah.
Technology secured.
Harry, can you do anything to slow down the fleet that is moving towards the Bardium? Can you like throw something into Ussildon as a distraction?
I can throw something into Yard, act as a distraction. Because I think by the time it gets to Ussildon, they'll be out of it.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Actually, they just backed off out of Ussildon, back into Imdar.
Interesting.
I don't know where they're headed now. They're headed to the Gaping Maw.
Can I get like 70,000 alloys if people have it? That's kind of, well, as much as you can spare, but 70k would be ideal.
I've got 40 at the moment.
I can't spare any, sorry.
That's fine, thanks.
I don't have a lot, but I can offer you what I have.
Okay, my wild cracker's done, so I'll try and drive it straight in there.
Yeah. Get it to a friendly system and then jump drive it to Bardium. If you get me, Jack.
Huh?
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have-
Into,
Yeah, I have a gateway that can do it. Where's the Euless system?
Euless?
Oh, they got more. Holy shit, they got so much.
No. They brought 4 million back into the sterilization hub.
shit.
Fuck.
They jump drive that in.
Yeah, where did that come from?
I can't be
Oh,
sure.
it might have spawned.
Oh, it could be a fresh respawn, yeah. We could have gotten the resupply.
Fair enough then.
Good if you're actually headed to Settletome at the moment. Ed, how else can we help
There's nothing that can be done really. More allies.
our allies? I can send you 10k more.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll have a quick look at my insurmountable. 6 sectors on. Industrial. Has to be you.
Technology secured.
Jesus. This is the first attack on your capital system.
Yeah. It's about to eat up all my reinforcements before they can regroup.
Oh boy.
Another one going to there.
Yeah. Shit.
Ed, I'm sending you 1,000 monthly alloys as well.
Thank you.
How are you for all the resources?
Everything else is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can send you another 1,000 alloys as well.
Thanks. The current my only bottleneck at the moment is the rate at which I can build stuff, but trying to get, yeah. Oh, that's not good. The Admiral died.
Oh, unfortunate. Just hearing it. Oh, that's not good. In the middle of like a war, this high stakes is
Not good.
not good. Exactly. All your forces are having such a hard time coalescing. They're not getting those unified admiral bonuses.
Also, they're just sending fleet after fleet, and I'm slowly getting worn down.
Arguably, though, so are they. This is every single. They haven't really lost a fleet since they started, and they've been getting reinforced every 1,600 days. So, every 1,600 days, how many years is that? Every 5 years,
Yeah,
I
roughly.
think it's only a chance as well, right?
Still not enough.
It's not enough, but if you can just
like-
hold out a little bit longer, I guarantee you it will get easier.
I can only build so many ships, like, and my. Oh, who's making planetfall? What?
Technology secured.
Oh,
Saltum?
it's a habitat. I don't think it's my. No, it's not my thing. It's just. Yeah. My entire fleet's gone.
Your entire fleet?
Everything is gone. Yeah. They
Oh,
just kept spamming in
fuck.
fleets in Bargate, and this is over. my mega shipyard's like 2 jumps away. All my other mega
Oh, we were
structures
in
are
a-
2 ships away.
That was a.
There's no way I can fit back on this.
That was a system with shield nullification on. That might be why.
Yeah, and they just sent more reinforcements.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, they have like over 10 million in
Like-
barge again.
I didn't have enough fleet. I should have had like maybe 300,000 per fleet. My tech wasn't good enough. And I never fortified that position. If Pedafia had been fortified correctly,
Yeah,
this wouldn't have been happening.
Yes,
And if I had gotten Colossus, I should have prepped for Colossus. I didn't think it would be that much of an issue, but I haven't really like taken notice of the bombardment mechanic, how slow it
Well, so the thing is, it doesn't scale with,
fleets.
yeah. So Jack's fleet that he left by himself there, the 70k one, was doing the same amount as all your other fleets.
Yeah. And the problem is that like they're gonna send like a big ass fleet, so I need to keep them all there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. GG contingency. How many did I take down on this?
Probably a good amount.
Oh, yeah, cause fuck those guys. 613. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, you took down 613. The total number of warforms taken down is 640.
Christ.
You were the only thing that damaged them at all. No, yeah, but honestly, it was just the unfortunate event that they came through the one space that you weren't expecting them to come through.
Essentially,
No, but like
the
actually,
pass at Thermopylae.
like if we went back and like started from like some point and you just like reinforced that one system with a habitat before they got there, this probably would have gone differently.
Yeah. It do be like that, though. It do be like that.
And I'm not trying to be like, oh, this is the one like they like. I'm trying to be like, you did so well that it's this one unfortunate thing that
Yeah.
fucked us over. I'm not trying to be mean about it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Did I just lose my homeworld? Nah, no, not yet. Well, not yet.
It's a matter of time. Is the plan to relocate, Ed, or do you think we're bust now at this point?
Well, like, what's the point of relocating? I'm not gonna be able to build this up again.
Right.
Maybe if the AI is feeling nice,
It'll just stop because your fleets have been destroyed.
Yeah, I have no idea how it works. I assume it just locks on, and until they're dead, it doesn't stop. It
I mean,
happened to
that's
the
how it
Madari
kind of looks for the
fanatics.
Madari, exactly. Yeah. Jesus. I definitely had a huge issue this game with the Doomsday start and like not being ready enough for the ramifications of it.
Honestly, sure you get like insane alloys, but the loss afterwards is really bad.
Because it's a big loss of time as well. That's a resource you can't really build up a lot of in Stellaris. No way to save it, essentially. Oh boy.
Also, I think the early game could have gone smoother. I built more.
Yeah, I should have focused on tech faster as well, because
Same.
I was very out teched by you, which is fair enough, but like critically so, to the point where I was lacking key infrastructure. As well as the fact I lost my early game Ecumenopolis. Like I had just built it and then it was just taken. So it's still a center of drug trade somehow. There's still people living there. There's criminals, a roboticist, and a policeman. That would make the coolest fucking story. Your city planet has been invaded by killer robots, and all you have is a cop, a criminal, and a guy who builds robots to survive. Okay, well, at least I've got my next idea for my next big novel. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down actually.
Honestly, it was a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Cop? Roboticist?
Except that it's a cop story. Nobody likes cop stories anymore.
It's okay though, because he's gonna be a cop / roboticist. And
No, it
everyone
should
loves
be like an
roboticists.
ex-cop. He realized what was wrong with the system and turned to robot.
No, there was nothing wrong with this system. This was a good system. Remember, there are countries other than America that exist. You should see the expression, guys.
Still propaganda.
Still cop again. No.
I'm sorry.
One Garda, two Nyardi. Cop, roboticist, and criminal.
I just feel like Kevin really wanted to say propaganda since I saw the word. I haven't had an opportunity to say it. So fun. Propaganda.
Not gonna lie, that's actually probably the sickest story idea I'm ever gonna have, and it came from looking at my planet that was conquered by the Contingency.
Big oof.
Big oof seems to categorize this entire fucking session, to be fair.
Categorize my entire life, excuse me?
Oh, Jesus. Ed, I'm feeling like you want to call it here.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else we can do.
Technology secured.
yeah.
Hey, having at least you made it out of the fucking early game.
At least I wasn't annihilated by fanatical purifiers.
Exactly, yeah. So, don't worry about it. Jack, Erie, can we all kind of come to a consensus? This is not a win.
I agree.
Yes, agreed.
It could probably be a win in like 200 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the rate, especially since we can't really go that fast for the entirety of it.
So I could fucking die of old age before the contingency gets me.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well.
So, another attempt could work. Honestly, the L gate getting opened up was a bit of a fuck you as well.
But as I said, it's like that should be something we need to expect and plan for if we were to ever get to this again. Like, you know, we'd just be like, this is a thing that can happen. We need to know where they are, how it's going to affect us. We should just assume that it's open already. It's like, it's not, but like, just pretend like anything could come through there.
Yeah,
Fair.
having the correct choke points is more important. Or is like, does the same job. I'm not sure it's even worth trying to hold the L gate. Or like terminal Idris.
Given how much traffic they'd push through it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would argue that it would be then, because it's a nice way to cut their fleets. Because they have limited resupply as a thing. So
Like, if you have the time to build habitats there, sure.
Yeah.
But it seems much better just to spam habitats to for more science, because
Yeah.
the probability of them going after you in particular is just very low. Unless you're psionic or you are the strongest, which ideally neither would be if you're in that position.
If you start with the Voidborn, you start with habitat building tech. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would honestly think that would be better than my like Relic World start. For me to have done that as well, because then I could have been spamming habitats from the get-go.
Fair. I thought that the planet actually gave you research bonuses, as well as being turned into a Humanopolis, but no, it's just the special blockers.
Well, no, what happens is when there are special blockers, or sorry, you know that, yeah.
No, go on.
When I clear the blocker, it will grant me a free research. Which is good, but I think with me messing up my tech at the beginning of the game already, it like didn't help that much. And honestly, even if I did do the tech from the beginning, having habitats earlier on would have been better than just getting like 10 free research, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
10 free techs. I don't know.
In fairness said, I also probably should have fortified this flank a bit better. It's like they did have to cut through me a fair bit.
Maybe you could.
Well, you were fairly like widespread though, you know, like you and Jack were kind of like vulnerable from multiple angles.
Yeah.
I think maybe then next time we like build up the habitats to stall them.
We all go Voidborn.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
I mean Voidborn's pretty strong.
It just means we can't live on planets.
But who needs planets when you have a habitat in every single system you own?
Anyone who wants to make Humanopolis.
Stellarization hub earlier probably would have been a good idea.
I think it's only worth going after if you have a Colossus. Should be more focused. I really wasn't sure if I needed a Colossus, and I was like, I probably don't. And I was kind of thinking like old Contingency, where there was a health bar you just bombed into oblivion. That wasn't that difficult, but it's infinitely faster just to bomb it or
crack it
or shield it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably would have done it this round. I mean, like this time, if it was anything but the Contingency.
Yeah.
If it was the Unbidden, like, it would just be completely ignored. All the Psionic guys would be dead.
Yeah.
If it was Praetorian, they'd just be stuck on like a corner, and they had to slowly progress.
But the Contingency was probably, the hardest we could have been hit, especially given that Jack is machine intelligence.
Yeah. That was really bad luck.
And you synthetically ascended, didn't you, Ed?
Sorry, what?
You synthetically ascended?
No.
Or you just had a lot of robots?
Had a lot of robots.
Right, fair.
One of the first few texts I got. How many pops was it? It was like... Robot was like... Oh, at the moment it's saying 8%. 13, 11%.
I finally got my Juggernaut, by the way, lads.
Yeah.
A little bit too late, isn't it?
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit late.
I'm amazed by how much that base took out the Juggernauts, though. That was something I wasn't really ready for.
Oh yeah, that both of them got taken out.
From my experience, Juggernauts have really bad survivability. Even if you set them for like carrier personality, they just die.
Yeah, you almost want to like keep them apart from everything and like send everything in and then send the Juggernaut in just to make sure it's at the back.
I don't know what's up with that. But Titans had the same issue.
Yeah, Titans have terrible survivability.
I'm not sure what it's. Probably some weird balancing issue.
Right, I might address the stream then, if that's alright, guys, and announce it. So, thank you very much for watching the Ragnarok run. This is our formal concession for this attempt. So, we've tried twice now. One time I got swept out of it fairly readily by Fanatic Purifiers. This time our kind of spearhead ended up breaking against the Contingency. The next run will have taken the knowledge we've acquired both in the early and the late games to hopefully produce the win. As for what kind of Stellaris stream we do next, that's currently up for debate. I don't think we're going to try another attempt at the Ragnarok right away. We might want to do something fun, easy breezy. Because that's okay with you guys.
That's fine.
Yeah, just have some fun with Stellaris. Instead of being like, oh Jesus, gotta fucking do this and that.
I haven't had fun in Stellaris in over 2 decades.
Oh, so that means you've played the end game once. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for everyone who supports the Ragnarok run as both a concept and a challenge. As I continue to say, it is the hardest known challenge run in Stellaris. Lathland tries something similar, but he doesn't play on the huge galaxies with the max advanced empires, so look, that's up to him. If we come back to the Ragnarok in future, it will potentially be with different empires and a different way to strategize as well. So please, if you're interested in finding out more about the Ragnarok Challenge, subscribe and keep up to date with the channel. Alright guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye-bye. And we're clear.